What's up everybody? So Battle Partners is officially here. We are a few days into this amazing set with a lot of prices being shifted around. And there's a lot of prices on today's list that surprised me, which will probably surprise you guys. So with that being said, let's get into the charts. All right, so we're gonna start off with this top dog right here, this Lillie. A lot of these cards have been sold at the $300 mark. Obviously, these are just listed right here. Don't pay $600. It's not a $600 card. You can swoop this card for around that $300 mark, but maybe not actually. Maybe this is an older price. It's the best offer. Was this a? Wow, that is absolutely amazing. If this person got it at $300, but yeah, I think it's around a $300 card. I think this is going to be the biggest card in all of this set. I mean, let's see other similar items. 525, yeah, it might have gone up since that listing. Wow, that is crazy. What are we doing over here? So going into this whole set, there has something I do need to say why this stuff is pumped up from my last video. If you guys watched me talk about, you know, just the Japanese market in general. So there's just a higher premium being paid to the people that are out selling these booster boxes to local LGSs and stuff. Since the Japanese market doesn't have distribution like we do here in America, so it's just a giant resellers battle. If you guys want to watch a video explaining that entire thing, Danny Phantom just did an amazing video talking about the entire Japanese market, how it works, explains it a lot better than I can. But yeah, so pretty much just a giant race to the top, where in America, English, it is a giant race to the bottom, first to sell this card. So a very interesting video, and as we can see, this is insane. And I wonder what they're going for over there in Japan. This is probably like a, you know, a slight discount, nothing crazy, but yeah, a lot of these, if it's not the middleman that has to pay a little bit more for these booster boxes because they are so unavailable, it's just going to drive up the English market and so on and so forth. So it is crazy that this is at this price already. Wow, that is a complete mind blown over here. And then right here, so the booster box still is around 100 bucks, you know, 110, 115 bucks. I saw one of my friends post a link for a booster box at $95 mark, which, I mean, that's $10, $20 off. If that really surprises you guys, if that's great. There's another sold right here with the free promo. The free promo for 150 bucks. $142, $150, whatever. Don't want to get into the semantics of everything, but just wait, guys. Just wait. There's gonna be a reprint in this next week already in Japan, so it's probably gonna affect the market. Of course, it's always going to affect the market, even if it's by 10 bucks. This thing drops down to 90, then it drops down to 80, and then it drops down to 60. You know, if we're lucky, but. Just stay away from these top cards. Do not overpay. This is a scenario I could see multiple videos being made in the next 2 years. Being like, you guys remember when people were buying Battle Partners and Terrestrial Festival for $100, and then look where it's at now. Now it's at 50 bucks. That's what's gonna happen with this. So just wait and just chill. This is another one right here. So I saw this on TCG Player. It was like 14 bucks. Someone swooped this up today for $6. That is awesome. Oh, it's a delivery. So there's 12 bucks. It's about a $15 card. How is the Waylord card sub $20? I mean, this thing deserves to be at least 20 bucks. The art is amazing. Very highly saturated, colorful card. The contrast is amazing. I think Waylord is a lovable Pokemon that people really love to see on a card. I mean, look at the Waylord and like Magikarp cards in the tag team eras. It just seems like a card that people love, and I guess maybe not. I could see this thing sitting at the $6 mark, $10 mark. It's amazing card, but the market is going to determine what they like. They aren't like me that love Waylord. Then we have this Volcanion. So I want to see what the other similar listings are. So we got 17. Yeah, that's what TCG Player had this thing at like 25. So 22. This is a near mint, pre-owned. It's a bid. Yeah, it's gonna probably sit around the $25 mark, which is just criminal. It's so criminal. I understand Volcanion's not like a giant Pokemon that people love. It is it's not that lovable. It's not that squishy. It's not cute. It's epic. This one's epic, and it's not like a legendary or a mythical like a Giratina or a Celebi or something. So I understand that, but for it to be at this price, a little fishy. This is one that I would recommend picking up, in my personal opinion. And we are going to look at some fishy picks today. No pun intended. We already got Wailord out of the way, but some fishy picks on today's list. Again, these things, the Anos Watch Roll being sold with the promo, I guess that's cool, but gosh damn it. $62 for a free card, and then a card that, it's cool. It's a nice card. I like Iono. She's a staple, and we know what she does over there in Japan. She's amazing. Can I justify paying $65 for these two cards? If you're an investor and you're here, think about picking this one up. The promos. My boy has been putting me on to just think differently. I think these promos, because they're promos and nobody wants them. Again, Iono is one of the biggest trainers in Japan. If you can grade this thing in a PSA 10, guys, you might be looking at something in a few years. I'm just saying. So that might be the play. A lot of people are looking at this promo being, oh, it's just free. It was a free promo. It's whatever. I don't really like it. It's kind of, guys, this one may be a secret hitter. Next. So this is when I talk about surprises in the market. This is the one right here. How is Articuno from Battle Partners a $10 box? You know why it's a $10 box here? Here's the real answer. It's a $10 box because it's not an SAR. Pokemon messed up so bad by not giving Articuno an SAR, and it deserved one. No texture on this card is just a crime, an absolute crime. But at $10? At $10? Go pick this one up right freaking now, because it's going to get dumb. There's going to be a lot of these cards. They're coming up on this list. They're going to get dumb. So, I mean, this one's cool. Look at this right here. Pokemon Battle Partners, Watch Roll, and because of the promo. Cool. I'm glad that they accepted the offer, because they got that promo for free. So, it is what it is. I highly doubt that you're going to find another deal like this in today's video. So, at least 135. Again, that's scam. That's crazy. I know a lot of you guys are going to be like, but that's just how the market is right now. That's just, I get it. I don't like it, but that's just me. Oh, look at Noibat, so cute, for $3 from these things are probably selling for $1 over there in Japan. So crazy. The Swinub, so cute, $3 card. Pick this up. You guys say that you guys want Battle Partners. You guys are. There's so many people that I've talked to. They're like, oh my gosh, I would love to open some Battle Partners. I would love to own some of these cards and Battle Partners. $3? You don't got $3? I know you guys go out to 7-Eleven or whatever market and buy drinks and all this stuff, all this crap. Go buy one of these cards for $3. I mean, it's free delivery too. What are you really paying for? I mean, it's cool. The Lycanroc, $4? Like, holy smokes. Furret, $5? It was funny when this card got this Furret card right here, when it was all being teased, there was so many people like, so many Pokemon investors, Japanese Pokemon investors, I got my eyes on you guys. But everyone's like, this card could be the complete sleeper of, like, Furret. I don't know if people like Furret like that. It's AR, it's cool, it's hyper realistic, but we've seen a Cutie Fly or the Beauty Fly was hyper realistic, or the oh my gosh, I always get the butterfly Pokemon confused, but the green version of the, oh my gosh, forget it. I'll find it after this video. But yeah, there's another hyper realistic Pokemon like this in the Scarlet and Violet era. I mean, I love the art and stuff, but I can't see this being over a $15 card. Could be wrong. Could absolutely be wrong, but maybe for it's gonna be a, you know, invest now, be a $200 card, and $500 in PSA 10. Don't clip that. But I mean, we just keep on going down the line, guys. We see $3 cards left and right. I mean, and these are the cards you guys are probably going to pull. You guys are probably not going to pull the Lillie cards or the N cards, and he is on today's list. He is on today's list for a complete buy. Let's find it right here. Boom. And Zorua, $9. So I was seeing the TCG player had this card at $10, so we're right there on the money. And I thought this card would be way more. I don't understand. What I think it is, here's a crazy hot topic. Maybe hot, maybe hot, maybe not. But this is a card where I thought it was going to do well because it reminded me of a card from Sun and Moon. It just had that vintagey vibe, and I thought that all the collectors and investors from the Sun and Moon era would be like, wow, this one brings me back. Let's pump this thing to oblivion. And I was wrong. I was completely wrong, because we're over here looking at a $10 card, and I don't know why it's $10. You guys can maybe enlighten me in the comment section down below. Am I crazy for thinking that this one was going to be the one? I thought this one was definitely going to be probably the top AR in the set. But again, I stand corrected in my thoughts. So crazy to me. And then right here, this is Iono's Kilowattrel again. Here's a better look at it. I mean, we've seen all these cards and stuff, but just what they're selling for. I think TCG player had this at like $17, so it was like a weird in between 15 and 17. So one of those prices, but it's a really colorful card. It's really cool, but not for me personally. If you guys like this card, cool. If not, I understand. I know a lot of English collectors, they don't really mess with Iono like that. They're like, I see them in my comments all the time. They're like, I don't understand what the obsession with Iono is, but it's a Japanese thing. It's definitely a Japanese love for Iono. So she looks cool. I do like her earlier versions of cards, but it's very clear that Pokemon Japan and just Pokemon in general have crowned Iono the queen of the Scarlet and Violet era, Sun and Moon. Oh my gosh, way off. Then again, we have Enge Reshiram. Yeah, $15? Is that real? Out of stock? That's crazy. That is just criminal. Almost gone. Yeah, 18. I mean, I forget what TCG player had this thing at, but I couldn't use TCG player for some reason. It just didn't have a lot of the cards on today's list, which is maddening. But this card store, Akiba Tokyo, I mean, it seems like they have all the hits. But yeah, $16. Oh my gosh. And then most of these cards, they're gonna come minty as hell, so they're gonna be PSA 10 ready. So guys, if you wanna get ahead on the market, you wanna pop in, this is the move. All these sub $20 cards is the move. I wouldn't even look at the booster box right now, to be completely honest. Like, I'm dying to open a Battle Partners booster box. Don't get me wrong. You guys know that I absolutely love. I enjoy looking at the common cards. I love the entirety of the set. I love the booster box artwork, all that stuff. And it sucks that I'm not getting to participate in this set because it's just too expensive. Because the English market has completely destroyed even Japanese, and it's even affecting Korean, which is insane to even think about. Then we got a Lillie's Clefairy right here. It's obvious that people are going to go after the Clefairy cards. I mean, Gen 1, who can hate Clefairy, guys? Like, come on. Like, it is. And then Lillie, you want to add a Lillie and a Clefairy? Oh my gosh, it's a nightmare for collectors and a dollar sign for investors. These things are going to go crazy in English. If this is a $40 card, let's see what other similars. 43, 52, 40. This one is going to go nuts in English. I'm telling you right now, this thing's going to be a $100 card. We're probably going to see, I mean, that's kind of a cold take, probably like a layup, saying that these full arts, most of them are going to be over $100. I think that's going to be very obvious by the recent prices of our last couple sets. But this card, I can a 100% see being $110, $130 full art trainer. But I do love the change. I do love how there's so much to these cards, so much to the, you know, what was boring. I mean, this card would have been just Clefairy just sitting there in a background, and that probably would have done well, but it would have been like a $10 card. But you add the silhouette of Lillie in the background with like this like flag pattern. It looks amazing, and it's just, they're just not boring. And now people are going to be excited to open the sets. I mean, for me personally, I didn't like that your SAR could be a full art. To me, I'm not a giant full art person, so it just kind of bummed me out. I'm like, oh, great, a full art. I mean, it felt like that should have been like an AR like slot, but it is what it is. But now you just can't lose, in my personal opinion, with Battles Partners. Once this thing gets down to like the $50, $60 range, I think it's an instant buy for both your collecting, investing, and to rip. So be wary for that. Pokemon Japan has already issued a newsletter talking about how they're going to be reprinting this thing for the next 2 weeks. So I'm very, very happy to hear that, and I'm hoping that these cards just crash down. Same thing with this promo right here, right? It's at the $25 mark. I would invest into this card, these promo cards sealed like this, potentially looking at the most minty copies to get a PSA 10, because these are going to do well. I would just wait a little bit longer. That's what my personal opinion. But let's see what they're going for. You know, 27, 30, probably like gonna sit at a $35 promo, which is a great return on investment if you could pick up a few of these things. I think that this one's gonna do great. I like this one better than the other Iono that we just covered. But there is a play. There's an absolute play. So I'm starting to see more and more plays, potential plays, in the newer Japanese sets, where in past Japanese sets there wasn't too many. And I think that the English market is starting to pick up on that as well. So you're gonna have a lot of these prices starting to become a little bit more overheated. So definitely keep your eyes out for this one. Don't say I didn't tell you so. So if you're a person like me that just wants a few for the binder, scoop this one up before it gets a little dumb. And then we got this big boy right here, which I was actually seeing the Eric version. I don't know if you guys seen the Poco Beach article talking about there was like an error ends card that was selling for like $400. So then we have these two ends right here. I mean, we have to end the video right here. The Enzorg EX SAR, insane. This one, you have to have both. You have to have the when he's all small, the Zorua, then you have to have the SAR. I mean, this thing, let's see, 140, I mean, it's around that. It's gonna sit around that. And I think it's gonna settle around the $100 mark. I mean, this pretty, it's N. People love N, and people love Zorua and them together. I think that it is a $100 card. I just recommend that you guys just wait a little bit longer to pull the trigger on this card. Still an amazing art. You can get great deals, but if you're over there in Japan, you can probably scoop this up for like $100. So do your own research on this one. And then this one right here, I'm not too fond of, to be completely honest. The gold, I mean, I understand that it's like really hard to pull because it's the hyper rare or ultra rare. And it's cool. I like the hard lines of ends like Cap and stuff, and just the way he's shaded. I think it looks cool, but just Zoroark just looks kind of cheap to me. I don't know. Let me hear it in the comment section down below how you guys feel about this card. I was seeing some crazy prices on TCG Player, so I'm glad that I looked right here. But yeah, when we go to see all, let's see what the rest of them are being listed at. 65, 64, stuff like that. Wow, look at this Mewtwo. Wow, that's completely different. I'm gonna save that for, I don't have this, the promo, but $21 at a bid. Oh, it's bidding. Oh, okay. Then we have right here the other end. I actually like this one better. Just not gold, just blue. But it doesn't have his green hair and stuff. So I get it. To each your own. There's different strokes for different folks, but not really a fan of that card. And then this one right here, I had to add this. The Hop as well was sitting at $50. Again, I think this is a buy. Unless you want to wait just a little bit longer. A lot of these cards are going to come down. This is just week 1, guys, or week 2. So a lot of these cards are going to see at least a 20% price correction in the next couple of months, especially since the reprint. Once we get that reprint news, once I get the reprint news, I will be updating you guys in the community tab. So keep your eyes out for that. And then this was one I was really curious as well what this is going to sit at. It's probably a $40 card, probably sit at around the $25 mark. But Salamence, people love Salamence, and I think this one is so retro, so unique. It's going to crown that. I mean, it's respectable, you know. Like Pokemon doesn't have to be these $2,000-$3,000 cards for me to think that they're respectable. Like a card sitting at $30, that's good. That's a good price target. Like, and then you grade it, probably comes back, you know, 150, something like that. That's a good return if you're investing into these singles. I know the singles market can be a little too volatile, but I would love to have this card graded, to be honest. I think it looks amazing. I'm more and more becoming a Salamence fan. I do like Roaring Moon as well. It's like its Paradox form or Ancient form. Sorry, they're growing on me slowly but surely. Salamence is growing on me, and this is he a pseudo legendary? I believe he is a pseudo legendary. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much going to be all the ones that I'm interested in looking at. Again, we're going to be covering this. We'll probably do another recap video in a month to see where these cards are at. I'm very, very curious what these cards are going to be sitting at. I think that my price predictions are going to be pretty accurate just from the temperature of the previous Japanese set releases, but this one is hot, and just like everything, what goes up really fast comes down equally as fast. That's one thing I learned from being in the Japanese market. And then now I'm just exclusively just collecting singles because I can't afford to open these booster boxes at $100. I mean, even I wanted to open some Super Electric Breakers the other day and it's like $60. So I'm a little priced out right now, and I'm just gonna have to go for singles. So that's going to be the video, everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Let me know how you guys feel about Battle Partners. Are you excited for it? Are you excited for the price correction for some of these sets? And are you excited for Journey Together in English? What does this all mean? What does this mean for the future? Let me know that or anything in the comment section down below. And until tomorrow, I'll catch you guys with a fresh new video. Peace.